Hair texture refers to the width or diameter of the hair strand, identified as fine, medium, and thick. Fine hair is the most fragile hair texture. Each individual hair is thin and only has two layers, the cortex and the cuticle. Fine strands are barely felt between the fingers and is better visible in light. Fine hair strands do not hold styles for very long and can quickly become weighted down with product buildup. Medium strands are thicker than fine hair. They can be felt in between the fingers and is easily visible. Medium strands have the cortex, the cuticle, and sometimes a medulla. Having a medium hair texture allows you to wear hairstyles longer because the strands are firmer and can hold in place. Medium strands are also more resistant to breakage. Thick strands have a cuticle, a cortex, and a medulla. Thick strands are easily visible and feels thick in between the fingers. Thick strands can sometimes feel wiry and firm. They make the hair appear fuller and can hold styles very well. Knowing your hair texture is important to the overall health of your hair. Your texture spotlights the fragility of the hair strands, and it allows you to understand which products to use and how much of it should be used. There are a few ways to determine your hair texture. Be sure to remove hair strands from all areas of the scalp when testing your hair texture: the right side, the top front, the left side, the crown, and the nape. Method number 1. Take each strand and roll it between your fingers. Can you feel the hair strand? Hair strands that are barely felt are described as a fine texture. Strands that can be detected in between the fingers describe a medium texture, and hair strands that feel firm and are easily detected in between the fingers describe a thick texture. Method number 2. Gather strands from all areas of the scalp and place them under a piece of clear tape. Moving your finger across the tape will help you to compare the diameter of each strand. You can examine the strands and easily determine whether the hair texture is fine, medium, or thick. Method number 3. You can also compare your strands to a piece of sewing thread. If the strand is finer than the thread, the texture falls under medium or fine. If the strand is similar to the thread, the texture is thick.